Yo, YouTube, it's Anarchist of Darkness, also known as Kill Colorstruck, also known as WWE Black, and I'm here with probably my last WWE Black for a very long time. I hope it's a lot quicker. We'll see. So, as you guys know, if you have watched my last couple of videos, if you haven't, then you can go back and watch all of them. The last one is the one where that vein in my neck was just sticking out because I was so angry at the WWE. And no, not just the WWE, the WWE Universe, because the WWE Universe has a hand in this as well. Or a matter of fact, they can put their hand in it, and they're not, you know, putting their hand in it. They're like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from that. Yeah. They're like, oh, racism doesn't exist, huh? Anyway, part of the reason, like I said, the last Raw, I quit the WWE. I only watch Lucha, ROH, and TNA now. I quit the WWE because, obviously, I'm WWE Black. I care about the black wrestlers. A lot of the black wrestlers do not get their fair due. They end up being stereotypes. They end up being jobbers. They end up being non-existent, if you know what They just don't end up being a problem. They don't end up being ever having, you know, a real storyline where it revolves around them. Essentially, it never happens. Never fucking happens, right? So, last night, the New Day apparently made their first real stride at becoming heel. And how do I know this if I don't watch the WWE? Part of the reason I had said that I'm quitting this shit is I can't continue to support this shit is because I have a little brother. My little brother has friends. I might have children who will watch this and they'll notice this and they'll take cues from this. And my little brother took it upon himself to text me. I've never told him to give me any updates on WWE. I just told him I'm not watching this shit no more. I'm done with it. He gave me this. He was like, yo, the New Day turned heel. I'm like, for real? Whatever, I don't care. And he's like, last week, Naomi turned heel. And I'm like, for real? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. I mean, I don't give a fuck. And not until now that it dawned on me that meant something. It meant something to my brother. He's not telling me for my benefit. He's telling me because he's excited that the WWE is making strides to actually use their black talent. To not just continue to keep de-pushing these people and jobbing them out and having them suck when they could do so much better. And they're just as talented as the guys they got at the top. So it didn't, like I said, it didn't just dawn on me till just now. I was like, yo, he told me because he was excited about it. And I feel bad now because I was like, yo, whatever, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck you telling me for? I don't give a fuck about that shit. I didn't say all that. It just was like nonchalant about it. I don't care. Why are you telling me? You know I quit this stuff, right? The WWE, you have to realize it. Yes, there are black children that watch this. Matter of fact, 2013, a report came out, 26% of your viewership is black people, okay? I'm pretty sure there's more black kids, but it's black people, okay? And 20% was, I think it was 20% was Hispanics, okay? You can go look it up. Matter of fact, I will find the link and I will put it in the descriptions just in case if anybody has an issue with it, with what I just said. Kids watch this, so it means something to them. You know, my little brother's 12 years old, so he don't really know what racism is. Give him 2 years, he's gonna really start understanding, because that's when racism started hitting me. And I live in technically the North. Well, it's Maryland, it's DC, so it's between the North and the South. I'm from New Jersey. Okay, I've dealt with racism from the time I was fucking 3 years old all the way up until I was like 12, and then I didn't realize it until I realized stuff later. Like, I had a kid paint his face black. I had a kid talk about how black I was all the time, how Africa was bad, and you don't want to be from Africa. I had a lot of shit happen to me. People follow me around stores. These kids don't realize it until they get older, but he noticed these things. Okay, they notice them. They just don't, like I'm saying, I noticed them, but I didn't, get it until I got older, right? So he noticed these things. These kids noticed these things, and he got so excited that he needed to tell me this. Like, I'm not watching the shit until I see a black champion, and then they completely start erasing black stereotypes. Black stereotypes, ignore them. It's one thing to add black culture. It's another thing to emphasize it and make it a stereotype. I.e., before I was watching Biggie, like that, the whole New Day was like a church group thing, right? Black people go to church. We got Baptist church, and a lot of our churches are happy, clappy, and we're excited. We're overjoyed about Jesus. And that's what they turned New Day into. You could have made it something else. You could keep that, but have it evolve into something else. Have it evolve into what CM Punk did with the straight edge society, where they're recruiting people in the WWE to be a part of this gimmick. It's part of their congregation, the New Day congregation. But somebody's stupid and don't know how to write over at the WWE, and they just turned them into a racist ass fucking stereotype. So, like I said, I stopped watching, but my little brother was excited. I just want the WWE and the WWE universe to understand that. If these kids realize this shit, if they're like noticing it, what are you teaching them? What are you teaching them? I'm happy about the New Day and Naomi, but like I said, I'm not going to start watching it until I see all the stereotypes get wiped out and I see a black champion. Yuha Nation just got there. I'm hoping it happens soon enough, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of going through a raw like withdrawal. I'm sitting here smoking crack, like I'm sitting here going through a little bit of a withdrawal or whatever. But I don't care, because guess what? I got Lucha Underground, because that shit fucking rocks. I love it. 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 It was funny because the day that I quit the WWE, Shane Strickland, Willie Mack, and Ezekiel Jackson, now as Big Rick, debuted their little crew or whatever. And that shit was immediately like, oh my God, it's awesome. Right? A little crew, little gang, little joint guys. There's no stereotype. You got one of them's a luchador, one of them's Willie Mack. We know who Willie Mack is. He got released by the WWE at one point. And we know Ezekiel Jackson, or i.e. the Big Rick, he too was released from WWE, and there's no stereotype. There's no stereotype. They're not robbing people. They're not talking about money. Yeah. They're not wearing fucking gold chains and teeth and bulletproof vests and throwing up gang signs. They're just two of them are great black wrestlers, but Rick, he's a powerhouse, and he's a little old school powerhouse. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Please, I hope the WWE, whoever is writing, gets it and start realizing, like, yo, we got to do something about this. And so I can start watching again, because I want to watch it. I want to give you my money. I want to do it. There are not many things in this world that I give my money to. I am the most stingiest, most savingest, moneyest motherfucker. I went to Afghanistan, came back with $30,000. I still have that money. Everybody else I was with in Afghanistan came back, bought fucking Chargers, bought cars, bought houses, bought Jordans for their children, all this other crap. I don't have a shirt on. I'm so poor. Well, I'm not poor. I just saved my monies. And WWE happened to be one of those things I was spending my money on. But oh, well, I'll keep my $10 a month. I'll keep my $50 a pay-per-view. I will not buy any more seats when you come to DC. I will not do any of that. All you got to do is change one thing that ROH figured out, TNA figured out, Lucha Underground figured out, fucking goddamn NWA figured out a long time ago. What do they have? Like, NWA's had, what, 4 black champions, 5 black champions, something like that? Come on, man. Come on, WWE. Get it together.